Welcome to the North Pole and SantaTeaches studios. Today we're going to look at the top 10 starting hands in Omaha Poker. With that, let's go to the board and take a look. So the top 10 starting hands in Omaha Poker will always be double suited. That means between the 4 cards, there's only going to be 2 suits available. The top hand is aces and kings. And again, we have 2 suits. We have spades and hearts. This allows us to have 2 possible flushes, the nut flushes. We also have the possibility of getting the royal flush in 2 different suits. Any of the top cards, we can flop trips because we have the top aces. We have the second top pair. And this is why this is the best hand possible. And the second top hand is a little controversial because it doesn't have 2 pairs in it. We still are double suited in diamonds and clubs. We can make lots of different straights. We still have the top pair, and we can still make a royal flush in each suit. And part of the controversy about this hand is because it can form the straights easier than if we had pocket queens with it. And that's the second top starting hand in Omaha. The third top starting hand is again still double suited in 2 pairs this time. It still gives us the ability to make the top flushes in 2 suits, gives us the ability to make the royal flush in 2 suits. We can also make straights, trips, and even full houses at times. And that's the third best starting hand in Omaha. And the fourth best starting hand is again our aces and jacks as a pair. Gives us everything that the aces and queens gave us, except now we do have the jacks. We can still make the top flushes in 2 suits, and we can still make the royal flush in 2 suits. Trips, full houses, gives us a lot of options. The fifth starting hand goes right along in progression, and this time we have aces and tens. Everything stays the same. We can still make the top flush. We can still make the royal flush in 2 suits. And now we still have the tens, the aces, make trips, full houses, and that is the 5th highest starting hand. The 6th highest starting hand follows along the same way. We have the aces, and then we have pocket nines to follow with it. We're still double suited. We can still make the top flush. With the nines, we can't make the royal flush though, but we still have the trips, the full houses. So that is our 6th highest hand in Omaha. The 7th highest hand in Omaha still has the aces, but now any pair is involved with this. Still double suited, so we can make all the top flushes. We can also make the trips, the full houses. So that then is the 7th highest starting hand. Next, we have a little bit different hand, but it is still double suited. But now we have lots of straight possibilities. We still have flush possibilities, and we have straight flush possibilities. This is actually called a rundown. It allows us to make 6 different possible straights. And that is our 8th highest starting hand. 9th gives us the king and the queens. It's almost as good as the aces when we have those as a pair. But now, if we do make a flush, we have the 2nd highest flush possible, unless the ace comes on the community board, and then that gives us the nut flush. And that's the 9th highest starting hand. So our 10th best starting hand in Omaha is the kings and the jacks. Here again, we're double suited. We still do not have the nut flush if we make the flush, unless the ace is on the board again. So that rounds out our top 10 starting hands in Omaha Poker. Now, these hands are not ones that you want to use for high-low Omaha, because these were all high cards. Hopefully these starting hands will help you become better at playing Omaha Poker. And as always, thank you for coming and watching our videos. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm checking my list. I'm checking it twice. I'm gonna find out who's naughty or nice.